Hello everyone, welcome to see you here. I hope you all are doing good. So I can see many of you are already waiting. So yes, I can see Akramuddin, Imran, Vishal is there, Mustafa Ali, Amarjeet, Alok, Prakhar. Okay, good morning and good evening everyone. As you know, it's evening in India and morning in America. So I know I was not live on Sunday, and okay, so yesterday actually I was live on Sunday, not on Monday, but today is Tuesday, right? When we stay home, sometimes we just forget the days. So I hope many of you are going to work now if you are working, or you are still staying home. Are you a new subscriber, Alok Rocker? Welcome. So I decided to teach some of the lessons on students' demand, because there are many students, sometimes they write in the comment sections what kind of lessons they want to learn, or if they need help in certain areas. So there was a request from one student that she wants to learn about active voice and passive voice. So today we will talk about active and passive voice. So again, many of you already know. If you know the skill, it's good. That's a strength. That means you will be contributing more in the comment section, right? And if this is something new, then you will be learning. And if you already know it, that means you will be reviewing it. And Nilesh Sonu, yes, I am working on my course, and my course will be coming soon, in this month actually. So I will let you know very soon. I will be teaching one course, yes. Okay, Visual told me to join this platform. Okay, good. Rohan, hi Rohan. Teach passive, okay. So what's today's topic? So I will show you, I'm going to share the screen with you, and we will talk about active voice and passive voice. So if you already know this, then you will be contributing. So make sure that you will be contributing a lot in the comment section, because that's what I like. I like when we learn. If I'm teaching, you are learning, we all are learning together. And interaction, it's very important that whatever you are learning, you need to practice. Hello, Vipin. So let's start the lesson then. And I am going to share the screen with you, and then we will talk about it. Okay, so I hope you are able to see my screen, and this one is about passive voice. And today we will talk about passive voice in present simple. Okay, we are not going to learn passive voice or active voice in all tenses, but we will be talking from the basic. Okay, so this will be I hope this will be very easy lesson for you, because as I always say, we need to take baby steps, right? It's not like just to get all the information together and then you forget. So learn, practice, learn the next step, practice, learn the next step, practice, like that. Okay. So this one is a passive voice, present simple. I hope you all know that in English, we have two voices, active and passive. And I'm sure you all know what is active means, right? And what is passive means, right? Because I always say, I want everyone to be participate actively, right? I do not want you to be like listen passively. So that means if you are active, you are doing the action, right? If you are passive, that means you are just laying down, relaxing. So you can see how these two vocabulary words are going to help you to understand the active and the passive voice. Okay, so active, the action, right? Keep in mind, active is action and passive, resting, laying down. Okay, now, so I'm sure you all know the present simple is where you use the present forms, right? And most of the time when we talk about present simple, we use like is and are, right? Be verb. Okay, so if a sentence is in active voice, the subject performs the action. So you see here, it clearly tells us that active means action. So this active means action, right? So just keep in mind this. In other words, active voice is used when the subject of the sentence does the action. So in other words means this is the definition, and I just put it in the simple form. I wrote it in two ways so you can understand better. Because if you know, I always say there are some forms in English where you use the simple English. So this one is a very simple way to understand, right? So the active voice is used when what? The subject, right? The subject of the sentence and does the action. So this one, right? So the action is happening, and who is doing the action? The subject. So if you look at the following example, A is the subject and then B is the object. So my friend sings that song, right? So now the next one is the passive voice. So if the sentence is in passive voice, the subject receives the action. So this one is very important to keep in mind, that in this one, in the passive voice, what subject is doing? Receiving, not doing the action, receiving the action. So subject receives the action, but the action is happening, right? But here, the subject is the receiver, not the one who is performing the action. So in other words, the passive voice is used when we focus on the object of the sentence. So in this following example, B, this means the object becomes the subject. So my friend was subject, now my friend is object. I will show you the next example where you will have a very good understanding. Okay, now if you can see this one, and I am sure you all know Arijit Singh, right? So in this one, active voice, Arijit Singh sings that song. So if you see this one, this is like a notes, right? Music notes. So songs. So Arijit sings that song. Now this one is active. Who is doing the action? Arijit is doing the action. Arijit sings the song, right? Now here song is object. But if you look in the next one, in the passive voice, now the song is a subject. So song was object here, but now it's a subject and is sung by Arijit Singh. So you see that here. Now we're going to talk about this. When it's important to know who does the action, we use by. The noun that follows by is called the agent. Agent, okay? So you say it, the word is agent. Arijit Singh was the subject in the active sentence, but it becomes the agent in the passive sentence. So if you want, you can see that again. Here in the second one, if you look at this one here, what it says, the noun that follows by is called the agent. So now it, what we are talking about? So it becomes the agent in the passive voice. So I want you to note here again. I want you to go ahead and review it because then it will stick in your mind. So in active voice, the subject performed the action, right? So subject is performing the action. And then you can see in the passive voice, it's you, the object is the subject, right? So it changed. So that song in this one. So let's see if what the comments are, then I will continue the lesson. Good evening, good morning, good evening. Okay, so now this one was the very simple one, right? So here, Arijit was the subject in the active sentence, but it becomes the agent in the passive sentence. So here, it's called agent because it's followed by what? Verb is plus by. That's what it is. Now, if you look at the next one, sometimes when the agent is unknown, that means we don't know, or unimportant to the meaning of the sentence, we do not use by. So this one is example. This dress is made in Italy, right? So if you see this one, the agent is unknown. This dress is made by Italy. So we perform the passive with be plus past participle. So that means the third form of the verb. So in the present simple, the passive is am, is, are plus past participle. So that means the third form of the verb. So now I want you to remember, do not forget the past participle always stays the same, only the form to be changes. The subject and the verb must always agree in number, right? So if it's a singular or plural also you need to keep in mind. So now I'm going to show you some of what are the other things you need to remember is in the passive voice, it's often used when we talk about art, science, or literature. So for example, the scientific method is used for experiments, or we use passive voice when we explain directions and we give the instructions. So this one is another example. Cricket is played with 11 players on the team, or you can say in the team. If I mentioned in one of my lessons, you say on the team. If you say it in American English, you say in the team if you use this in British English. So this is little different here. And you see a lot of passive voice in the news reports or in academic writing. But most of the time when we do our conversation, most of the time we use active voice. Okay, so passive voice is mostly you see in writing. So what kind of writing? You see it in literature, you see in science, you see in when you give the directions, or in academic writing or newspapers. So here I have some of the words, and I have a base form, simple past, and past participle, that means third form. So I want you to try these. These are the very simple one. First, we're gonna try these. I want you to change these into the passive form. I move the chair. You move the chair. She cooks the dinner. He mows the lawn. If you know what is mows means, that means to cut the grass, okay? Lawn is like a grass in the garden. We don't say grass. If you want to say grass, you can write down that too, but it's the same meaning. They read the books. He walks the dog. Nitin draw a picture. So there are some of the example here you are going to use. You can use any sentence and you can change it into the passive voice, because this one is in active voice. Okay, so let's see how many of you are going to contribute. Okay, so Rup Ranjan, Priyanka, Gaurav Sharma. So you have active voice examples. Now let's see if you can. So we generally don't use passive voice in those sentences related with history. Sometimes you see that. I mean, it depends, right? When you are writing, mostly in the formal writing, you use the passive voice. The chair is moved by me. Excellent. Yes, I move the chair. The chair is moved by me. Very good, Imran. Yes. So we just actually started this. This is the very simple one, and then gradually we will practice the. Okay, Ashwini, the rest of the sentence is good, but you missed the chair, because here we know the one specific chair we are talking about, right? So the chair, yes, the chair is moved by me, yes. The chair is moved by me, yes. So you move the chair is moved by you, yes, because you do not change the pronoun you, right? Because you will stay the same. Excellent. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Okay, I want to know that use of passive voice in daily life. Okay, see here, again, I'm telling you, I just mentioned that when you do the conversation, most of the time, we use active voice in our conversation. But it's up to you. Instead of saying, so you can see these examples. These examples are like for the daily activities, right? So if you want to use the active voice, you can use the active voice. But it's your choice. If you want to use the passive voice, you can use the passive voice. But most of the time in our life, in our daily life, we use mostly the active voice. We do not say the chair is moved by you. We say you move the chair, or we say I move the chair, or I cook the dinner, right? Or my sister cooked the dinner, or my mom cooks for us, something like that. So something like that. We mostly use active voice. That's my point. Okay, Dr. DK is known for her talent. Okay. chair is moved by you. Yes, good evening, Ketan. The dinner is cooked by her. She cooks the dinner. Yes, the dinner is cooked by her. Excellent. I like the way you are changing the pronouns, because I noticed sometimes students or English language learners, they get confused when they change the pronouns. But Imran, you are doing great. Yes, so that means if it's she, then when we will change it, she, into the pronoun, the object, it's a her, right? Excellent. She is her. The chair is moved by me. Excellent. And Mustaba, the T needs to be uppercase. Just keep in mind when you write, and at the end of the sentence, make sure you put the punctuation mark. In these sentences, the punctuation mark will be period, right? Because these are just the statements. And I'm sure you remember we learned the 5 kinds of sentences, right? Where we have statement, we have command, we have what you call exclamatory, right? Or I am sorry for too late, but I promise you that I will learn this lesson. Sure. Yes, good. And this is all for you guys, right? If you are practicing, you will be improving. The chair is moved by you. He doesn't want to be scolded. Okay, Vishal, good. You need to write on H uppercase. I know you guys are typing on the phone maybe, but I just want you to keep in mind that beginning of the sentence, the first letter is always uppercase, and at the end of the sentence, always punctuation mark. It could be a period, you call it full stop. In America, we say period. And then it's a question mark, or can be exclamatory mark, right? The books are read by them. Excellent. And you know this word read and read, right? The spellings, there is no change in spellings, but we pronounce it differently when we are using this in the past tense. Excellent. Okay. Mustaba, the books are read by them. Now, let me tell you, you are not going to change the spellings for read word, okay? I just said that. Read is, spellings are not going to change, but your pronunciation will change when you are using it into a past tense, when you are using the second form or third form, okay? Read, read, read. Read. Read, the spellings are not R-E-D, the spellings are R-E-A-D, but you will be changing your pronunciation only. Bolne mein different hoga, that's it. English language learners are taught by who? Vishal, your sentence is not complete. That means your sentence is a fragment, pretty much. Yes, you know, fragment is incomplete sentence, right? You have a verb also, you have a subject, but the object part is missing, right? The object is missing. The dog, okay. He walks the dog. The dog is walked by him, Mustaba, because there is only one dog and it's is. If the sentence is he walks the dogs, z means plural, more than one, then you can say the dogs are walked by him. But in this one, the dog is walked by him. Okay, just keep in mind. A good practice. I mean, I like it. Let's see. You guys are going fast. Okay, so Mustafa, just keep in mind the dog is singular, right? So one dog is walked by him. The lawn is mowed by his. Okay, he mows the lawn, and Ashwini, it's by him. not his, okay? Him, when it's a he, the object is him, okay? The object pronoun is him. The lawn is mowed by her. Amarjit, it's a boy. He is him. If it's a she, then you can say her, okay? But you guys are doing great. A picture is drawn by Nitin, yes. Mustafa, excellent. I will say, I don't know if you are typing it quickly, but keep in mind, A is uppercase in the beginning of the sentence. And then Nitin, Nitin is a name, it's a proper noun, so N will be uppercase and at the end will be period or full stop. When I'm saying or, that means it's the same thing. You can say it period or you can say it full stop, but just for your information, it's a period or full stop is same thing. The books are read by them. Excellent, Amarjit. Yes, the books, because why you used are? Because it's more than one book. Yes, the books are read by them. Excellent. And you did not change the spellings. Your spellings will stay same, R-E-A-D. Excellent, Amarjit. Ketan, the books are read by them. Excellent, Ketan. Yes. The dog is walked by him. Yes, excellent, excellent. Yes, yes, excellent. You guys are doing great. Ashwini, the books are read by them. Ashwini, you missed that part. So because they, them, okay? He is a pronoun. He, him, she, her, you, they, them, it, its. And now this its is ITS, right? It's all together, ITS. Then there is a contraction also, ITS. And then there is what you call apostrophe and then S, that means it is. So that's the difference in it here, right? So it is. And then I'm going to just write down here for you, Ashwini, just for your understanding. So if it's like this one, it's, okay? He, him, right? Like this. Let me change the color so you should not get confused what I'm talking about. But this is a pronoun and we are changing this into the object pronoun, right? These are the subject pronoun, it, and its is a object pronoun. He is a subject pronoun, him is an object pronoun, right? And when you say his or her, that is a possession, it belongs to someone, right? It's his book or it's her jewelry or something like that, right? Now, if we say she, it's her, they, them, right? I hope you understand this. So it's just come with practice, that's okay, right? So now, let's see the next one. Okay. So, books are read, dog is walked by him, the picture is drawn by, the picture was drawn by Nitin, yes. Our Indian mothers are required to progress in this new era of technology and science. Yes. Our Indian mothers are required to progress. Wow, excellent. Yes. Hello, Anjali Mandal. Okay. Yes. So Ashwini, I hope next time when you will use this in your writing or in speaking, you will be just pay attention, okay, on these pronouns. Okay, so Vishal and possessive pronouns. Okay, Vishal, good. Degree classes, what does that mean, Imran? we need degree classes. I am not very clear with your request. Like you need degree classes. I mean, I am planning to teach courses, and the courses I'm planning to teach will be starting from pretty much from intermediate level and will be going to the advanced levels. And those courses, the contents I will be teaching you, all the strategies and skills are going to help you in any degree, whatever the degree you are pursuing. Even if you are pursuing your degree in master's in English, that will be helpful too. So, okay, degree change. Hello, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm not watching your live classes because low network connection. Okay, I know this is a very common problem in India. Yes, okay. Chawal curry are eaten by Indians and it's known for its delicious taste. Curry chawal. Yes, curry chawal. Chawal curry. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. It's common, right? Yeah, it's puri chole, chawal curry, right? And if you are in Punjab, then makki ki roti, sarson ka saag, right? And if you go to J&K, it's a Rajma Chawal. So every state, I think, has their own specialties, right? Yes. Good, better, best. Okay. So we will continue this active voice and passive voice. Then next time we will be moving on to the next step in this lesson. But for today, I will say, and I have one more slide if you want to practice for next 5 minutes. And then I have these verbs, base verbs, simple past and past participle. So if you want to use any vocabulary word from here and you want to make your own sentence, you can do that. And we will be ending the session. I hope you are able to see the screen. If the words are too small, just let me know. I can, I can make it bigger. Alok is my friend. I told him to join this session. Okay, also Alok is okay. Good. That's nice. That's the good friend spirit when you are helping each other, right? Yes. I think he wants change the degree. Yes. Okay, change the degree. Okay, I know. I understand what you mean. I will bring that lesson too, where you have a comparative and then you say it superlative, but we say superlative. Okay, superlative, comparative and superlative, like the degree. Yes, I know. Okay, yes, I can teach the lesson on. First we will, so in that lesson also we will be learning the degrees in, I will say at least 3-4 lessons, because whatever I teach in chunks. I do not teach all the information together because whatever you learn, I want you to remember it and practice it. Yes, I will teach this. Okay. It subject pronoun and it's no, Ketan, it's all together, ITS, okay? There is no apostrophe in it when we are talking about the pronoun. It's, oh, okay, subject pronoun and it's ITS. This it is, okay? So it's ITS. Okay, I can see clearly now. Good. You know much more Hindi better than me. Really, Imran? Okay. I hope so. I don't know, but I don't use Hindi here much because I want you to learn English. So that's the reason I want to use minimum, maybe any word which you do not understand, where I feel like you might need to know this word in Hindi. Otherwise, I will try to say everything in English, but yes, I know Hindi. Okay, English language videos are watched by English language learners to speak English more clearly. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Excellent. I hope you all are watching videos because, see, that's what it is. Just joining my 2 Zoom sessions or 3 Zoom sessions are not going to help you much. That's like a bonus, I will say, where you get a chance to be on the Zoom session and you can talk to me and just get rid of your hesitation, right? But you need a lot of practice, and the practice will come only with, I will never say watch my videos, I will say practice with my video lessons. I know the live sessions are pretty lengthy because some of my live sessions are about like 90 minutes sometime, right? And I want to keep these live sessions within 40 to 45 minutes maximum, because then it's going to be too boring for students and they will not watch. So I will want to stay, try to make these lessons little shorter as compared to our lessons, and then teach the contents, practice, and that's it. But sometime I can be live when I do not have any topic and we can just talk the general, we can have a general conversation. That's fine too. Okay. Picture is not clear. Where is the picture? I don't have any picture. Oh, you mean the letters are tiny. Okay, yes, that's what I was asking you. If it's too tiny, then I can change these. So what I can do, I can duplicate it. And then the first one, I can take away some of the words, and then I can get rid of these words, right? And then I can change these into, I can change what I'm going to change now. I will change the fonts, right? So I can change the fonts, and I'm sure that now you will be able to see these words, right? These words are now bigger. So you can see now these 3 words. If you want to use these, you can use, and then we will move on to the next one. Okay, so I hope now you are able to see the screen. Yes, it's clear now. Now it's clear. Zoom the picture. It's clear now. And I will, for the next screen, I will also change the size of the fonts for the next screen. Right now, you can use these 3 base fonts like solve, carry, and cook. Okay. So now, one more thing. When you use it in a simple past or past participle, sometimes your pronunciation, I know, especially when you have a ed forms, and like for example, sometimes students pronounce this word like solve, and then when they are using it into the simple past or past participle, they will say solved, right? Sometime I heard that. No, it's a solved, solve, solved, carry, carried, cook, cooked, cooked, right? Not cooked, right? Cooked. So you see how the sound change. So solve, solved, carry, carried, cook, cooked. Okay. It's now it's clear, Kantaram. I change the size of the fonts. See, I changed the font size. It should be clear now. Yes, it's clear now. And I will change the next screen also. So you can, so if you want to use any word from this, then you can use it and write a sentence. Ancient manuscript were not carried easily around because they were very fragile. Okay, Okay, wow. So, Vishal, you are writing excellent sentences. I mean, all these sentences, I will say, are complex sentences, right? Or compound complex, all kind of sentences you are using here. Excellent. So you know the A will be uppercase, ancient, right? Were not carried around easily. Okay, ancient manuscripts were not carried around easily, I will say, because they were fragile or they were very fragile, okay? Mathematics problems are not solved easily, right? Okay, yes. So mathematics, okay, good. Are not solved easily. Excellent, excellent. Okay, wow. Good morning, Surjit Mishra. Okay, excellent. Now I will move to the next one and I will change. Then here we do not need these three forms because we already have it, right? So, and I can actually cut it. I hope I will cut it, not the top one. Okay, so now here I can, because these were the irregular forms, so I just had these together. Now let's change these. And I hope you will be able to see it. And then catch these two. I can make these bigger too. Okay. Okay, now you can see, right? Now you can easily see this one. This slide is more clear now. Watch, watch, watched, move, moved, look, looked, right? Yes, it's different. Look, looked, catch, caught, draw, drawn, right? So we already have this one. So let's see, check your answers. Okay, Sufyan. How are you, teacher? I am good, Sufyan. These sentences are used in my textbook of history. Okay, Vishal, here. These sentences are used in my history textbook, okay? Not in my textbook of history. The best way to say is history textbook, okay? These sentences are used in my history textbook, okay? Now, Ashwini, I don't carry this heavy bag. Okay. Okay. Good. Could you please make a video of spoken English? There are many videos. Sufyan Ali, watch my videos. I have about 300 videos, and if you watch those videos, you will be practicing your spoken English, okay? So many sentences of textbooks are remembered by Vishal easily. Okay, many sentences from the textbooks are easily remembered by Vishal. I don't, it's like the sentence, see here, especially when you speak English in a flow, sometime when you speak and then you feel like it doesn't make correct sense to you. And it happens a lot here, not to me only, with the many American, even the teachers also, and the natives. Because when you use it and when you think about it, sometimes it doesn't sounds right. So that's what it is, Vishal. If you say it and then try to see it, how you are forming the sentences, okay? But you're doing great. There are many pictures. There are many pictures are illustrated in our textbooks. There are many pictures are illustrated. There are many illustrations. You can say, instead of saying illustrate, you can say there are many illustrations in our textbooks. Illustrations are pictures, okay? Okay, history textbook. Okay, sides are being moved by, slides are being moved. Okay, okay, slides are being moved by, okay, or you can say the slides are, because we know the specific slides, right? Okay, excellent, guys. So you did a good job, excellent job. And I think we need to end this lesson here because the time is already about 45 minutes, and I will see you. Yes, if the sentence does not show flow, then it's not correct. Then there is some kind of a switching, I will say, you need to do in the words, right? Yes, yes. So that's the best way, and that comes with practice, right? The more you will practice, the more you will. And when you write, you try to listen to yourself, read the sentence and listen to yourself. Does it make correct sense to you? Does it? Yeah. So you gave the excellent word, like a flow. Yeah. If it's in the, if it's flowing smoothly, yes, then it's correct. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day and stay blessed. And if you didn't like it, please like the lesson, so that helps me to make more lessons. Okay. Good night.